Hi guys, in today's tutorial I will be comparing the Roto Brush tool with Mocha AE to see which one works better for masking. I'll be masking some simple parts of the car, like the wheel and the headlight. I won't be masking the entire car, because the winner is already clear, the Roto Brush tool. It handles isolation much better, whether it's a car, building, person, or even trees. Mocha AE tends to struggle with these kinds of subjects, and I'm sure many of you have experienced it failing when trying to mask people or vehicles. That's why I don't see much point in testing it further. The Roto Brush tool is the clear winner here. As you can see here, I have two layers, one for the wheel and one for the headlight. These are the layers I'll be using to test both masking methods. Let's begin. First I'll apply Mocha AE to the wheel layer. In Mocha, let's select the ellipse tool and draw a round mask around the wheel. Now I'll enable perspective, then hit the track forward button to see how smooth the tracking is and how many times it needs fixing. It did a great job overall, but it needs a slight fix right here. Mocha's masking and tracking are impressive as always. I'm really happy with the result. I only had to stop tracking once to adjust the mask. Now let's mask the headlight and see if it gives the same good results as it did with the wheel. Let's select the pen tool and mask the headlight. Now I'll enable perspective and hit the track button. And here's the first spot where I need to stop and fix the mask. One more stop here. One here. And I think one more here. We had to stop tracking 4 times to adjust the mask, but the tracking itself was smooth and the mask followed the headlight perfectly. Those 4 stops don't really affect the overall result. Mocha is looking like the winner for now, but we still have to test the Roto Brush and find out which one comes out on top. Let's get into rotoscoping. Let's start with the wheel first. The selection is smooth, and now I'll press space on my keyboard to check if it follows perfectly till the end. Just a reminder, with Mocha, we only had to stop tracking once to fix the mask. Let's see how many times I'll need to stop with the Roto Brush. And here's the first stop. The selection needs a bit of fixing. Let's hit space and keep going. Alright, second stop here. So in total, we had to stop twice to adjust the selection. But it's not just about how many times you stop to fix things, it's really about how smooth the selection or mask actually is. And in this case, you can clearly see how jumpy the Roto Brush selection was. So without a doubt, the winner here is Mocha. Let's do a side-by-side comparison of both trackings and you can decide which one looks better. For me, Mocha won this round. Now let's rotoscope the headlight and see if the Roto Brush can do a better job than Mocha. Let's hit space and see how many stops I will need to do. The Mocha made me stop tracking 4 times, but the overall masking was smooth and good to use. I can already see the selection is pretty jumpy, not smooth at all, and Mocha's masking was definitely cleaner. And here's our first stop to fix the selection. So the selection was decent and didn't require too many stops, but just look at how jumpy it is. That's not good at all and will look weird in the final edited video. I'd rather use Mocha and make a few stops to fix the mask, because the final result is much smoother and better. So yeah, Mocha takes the win for me again, but that doesn't mean the Roto Brush is bad, not at all. There are definitely situations where it outperforms other masking tools. For example, if you're masking the entire car, Roto Brush would be the better choice. Let me show you an example. I'm going to mask this white parking line using Mocha first, then I'll use the Roto Brush tool to show you how easily Roto handles this. Now I'll enable perspective and hit the track button. The tracking looks good, but the selection doesn't quite follow, so I have to stop and fix it before continuing. This shows that Mocha isn't smart enough to understand that I want to mask the entire white line in the video. No matter how many times I fix it and try to track again, it just keeps failing again and again. So let me show you the real winner, the final boss in this game. I'll quickly rotoscope this line, then hit space to see if the selection follows the white line. As you can see, the Roto Brush is much smarter. It knows I want to rotoscope the entire white line, and it does a great job. So there are situations where the Roto Brush tool can easily mask anything, but there are also cases where it's better to use Mocha. Mocha took the win for masking the wheel and headlight in this video, but for everything else, I'd choose the Roto Brush. Whether it's isolating the sky or masking trees, Roto Brush is my go-to. So honestly, there's no clear winner. Both tools deserve high praise. Hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching, and like the video please.